Hello everybody, it's Alex Shevchenko here. As is always on Fridays, we are having here on Aurora YouTube channel Friday Alpha League sessions, during which we are sharing with you the information from the Aurora ecosystem and things that are happening here. As always, I would like to remind everyone that this is a live stream, and that's the moment in time when you're able to directly ask questions here in the YouTube comments section, and we will try to answer this in the end of the stream. And to start, let's dive deep into the events during this week from the whole ecosystem. We are happy to announce that today the new version of the Aurora engine, the version 2.9, was deployed on the mainnet after the extensive testing and security audit. These features, the features inside of engine 2.9, they were announced on the NearCon in the late September. And since then, this testing and audit phase was held, and so we are able to make sure that only tested code is hitting the mainnet. And the most important piece there is the cross-contract call functionality. We believe that this is one of the most important things, especially for the Aurora Cloud, because cross-contract calls enables the ability, or gives the ability for the Aurora smart contracts to actually call contracts that are outside of Aurora, contracts from the near mainnet and near ordinary runtime, but also contracts from other silos. This is something that you are able to see in the innovation silo demo. In case you will go to auroracloud.dev, and when the bridge is working, in fact, this is not a bridge. This is just the cross-contract calls in between Aurora innovation silo and near. So this is all cool, and this functionality is there already on the mainnet, and now it is accessible for everyone to try it out. You can read through the release notes here in blog, aurora.dev/blog. There are some more information about it, but you're also able to check out the SDK for cross-contract calls and examples on how to use this and to interact with Near and Near's blockchain operating system. A pretty cool thing. And together with this, it was another article that is published on our new developer portal, right? So for all of the developers, please check out dev.aurora.dev. So super simple to remember. And you're able to come there and find there a new post that was posted just yesterday about cross-contract communications, and this post is actually going into the details of how this thing is working on the example of communication with the social DB, one of the pieces of the blockchain operating system. So there is a pretty straightforward and simple explanation how these things are working with graphs and with snippets of the code. And this is something that you're able to use right away. So for all of the developers, I highly encourage you to take a look at SDK, take a look at examples inside of the SDK, and also on the post here on the dev platform, where you're able to actually try out and see how these things are working. We do believe that cross-contract call functionality for the Aurora ecosystem sets apart it from anything else that is existent on the market. In terms of the app chains technologies, so solutions like Avalanche, subnets, or parachains, or Cosmos SDK, and the biggest reasoning for it to be a very separate solution and very interesting and deep solution is exactly this cross-contract call functionality. This functionality makes Aurora silos not isolated, as it is happening in all of the other ecosystems, but integrated with each other or composable. You can easily think of the use cases that are taking the information from other silos within the execution of the transactions, or for example, tapping into the liquidity that is available on other silos. These silos are not siloed exactly because of the cross-contract calls, and I congratulate Aurora Labs engineering team for with delivering the cross-contract call functionality directly on the mainnet. So these are the dev part, right? This is something new for the developers, and here's something new for everyone who is living inside of the Aurora ecosystem. I have been taking some time, quite a lot, thinking about the Aurora token economy and consulting with different people and throwing some ideas. And I consolidated the new post on the Aurora Governance Forum. That is located at Aurora Token Economy 2.0. You are able to easily find this post about the updates to the Aurora Token Economy. In short, these updates are introducing multiple things that are actually helping to solve some of the problems that exist in the current setup of the Aurora token. So one thing is the introduction of the consumption use case of Aurora token. This is absolutely the same use case that is used in the vast majority of the modern L1 blockchains, including Near, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and others. And this use case is about consuming the tokens within the execution of transactions, right? And we are able to do this because 30% of transaction fees that in the end are happening on the Near blockchain. So 30% of Near that is consumed within the transaction is actually not burned. Other 70% of Near are burned, and this is the a base use case for the Near token. But the other 30% is transferred to the smart contracts of Aurora. And what can be done with this 30% of Near tokens is actually the buyback of Aurora tokens from the market and burn. This is going to put Aurora token on par with Near in terms of the consumption use case and with many other L1 solutions. Aurora's taken rewards are coming to an end because they were planned only for 1 year and they were introduced in May 2022. So there is a need to give the clarity to the market participants on how these staking rewards are going to work onwards. So there is a simple Bitcoin style exponential decreasing model that is proposed here. Besides that, moves need to be taken to bring governance closer to the community, and the community often has been voicing the need of additional incentives and so on. And from the very beginning of Aurora token, it was the intention to give an opportunity to the vast community to decide on what to do. So I'm proposing to implement the community treasury through the VE governance model, during which the people who are staking and locking their Aurora tokens are getting the right to determine where to put incentives that are streamed within the ecosystem. So every single person within this model will be able to decide where to put incentives and to which projects, to which initiatives, or to which, for example, farming incentives. This is a pretty generic model. It is going to be available for everyone. It is not limited to the DAO council members and stuff like that. So I really believe that this is a straightforward and simple way how to implement more decentralized governance, which is obviously the goal for all of us. From one side, and from the other side, this is the way how to get people engaged and actually working for the benefit of the Aurora ecosystem. Also, the governance model have proven to be very successful within the projects that have implemented these. So that's gonna make sense to implement it and reuse it for Aurora. And there are some additional minor things about the DAO Council Treasury and kind of setting how the unlocks of this token are actually going to happen. And also a small thing to remove the boost coefficient in staking just because it is confusing. This is the proposal. I propose to everyone in Aurora ecosystem to go to the forum, comment. There are already several comments here. There are some positive comments. There are some negative comments. So we're absolutely open. Encourage everyone to express their opinion. From my personal point of view, I think these changes make absolute sense. So that's why I would like to check with community. What do you think about it? Yeah, moving on with the news that are coming from all over the ecosystem. Encode and Aurora Hackathon now is starting right now. So in case you're a developer and you're willing to develop something on Aurora and use Aurora's groundbreaking tech, you are able to register either by yourself or with the team and participate in this hackathon. There are lots of bounties there. There are lots of interesting things that you're able to do, especially with cross-contract call functionality released in full. Yeah, encourage everyone to go there and check it out. Zeev now supports Aurora. Zeev is the platform for blockchain infrastructure. They are providing an opportunity for any of their clients to launch the nodes of particular protocols. And now they extended their set of the products with the validator nodes for Aurora protocol. Obviously, these are the validator nodes for Near and just the RPC nodes for the Aurora protocol. So anyone who is using, who wants to have more decentralized set of RPC node providers, now there is one additional provider for this, and you are able to use it right away. Reminding everyone that RPC nodes of Aurora are completely open source. You are able to find them on Aurora GitHub, which is located at github.com/Aurora is near. The repositories are completely open source without any permissive licenses like GPL. Sentio added to their set of integrated networks, Aurora. Sentio is the solution that allows you to do monitoring and alerting and log management for your applications. Literally, this is something that can help you connect your D app with everything, all of your tech that is working outside of the blockchain, because it just helps you to track the information and what is happening on the blockchain. So pretty cool piece of infrastructure for the developers. In case you're willing to connect it, in case you're developing an application and you're looking for something like this, check out Sentio. Pangolin, a pretty famous DEX, enabled cross-chain swaps with the Aurora directly. So now Pangolin allows you to work with bridges that are working with Aurora and exchanges on Aurora, and actually implement the swaps from Avalanche and other chains that are supported by Pangolin together with Aurora. Pretty cool to see big players joining Aurora ecosystem. Our LATAM community is pretty active, and they are organizing the Web3 meetup in Rosario. That is going to happen today, a little bit later. Yeah, just in case you were wondering what to do in the evening, in case you are from Rosario, this might be a nice option for you. Another community of Aurora, Vietnamese community, became a sponsor of yesterday's Hi-Fi conference, and they have been participating there and promoting Aurora. So hopefully everyone who was on this conference was having a good time, and they're going to make a difference for Aurora. D.Fi, one of the projects that introduced the antivirus that is working on Aurora right now, they are organizing the pretty large AMA session. So they are adding, they inviting multiple different applications there. So tomorrow on April 22nd, you're going to see around this time actually. There will be a AMA session that is happening on the, as far as I understand, on the Aurora is near. No, on Aurora, sorry, on Aurora. And last but not least, Aurora community released a new game on Aurora, and this time it is 2048. You're able to find it on 2048.app. It is a simple, straightforward game when you need to combine tiles in the power of 2, and your goal is to reach the highest tile that you are able to do. Initial game was just published, I don't know, around 10 years ago, something like that. I think it was pretty viral back then. And now this game actually works with the Aurora blockchain. You're able to submit the information about your place directly on the chain, and with getting to certain tiles, you're able to get NFTs. And actually, Aurora Hunters has published a video on how you're able to get these NFTs displayed in your MetaMask account. So take a look. There are quite a lot of achievements here. I don't know how you, but I managed to get to 2048, but probably all of the rest is going to be extremely hard. But I saw in the leaderboard that there are people already who achieved to 4096. So pretty cool thing. In case you want to kill a little bit of your time and just free up your brain. This might be a thing to do. Nice game, great interface. As always, thanks to Aurora community for developing this thing. By the way, you're able to, as far as I understand, you're able to see the reports on the development of this game in the official forum of Aurora. Let's actually check it out. 2048. Community mini game portal development. Check out here. There are people who are willing to. They're doing, and there are full disclosure of information when it is going to work, how it is going to work, and so on. Pretty cool. Looking forward to this, and according to this post, looking forward to see the community minigame portal developed. Hunter's bet on chain. What is this? I don't know. Let's see. So with that, with the Aurora 2048, and also reminding everyone that there is also a Wordle game. We have more games happening in Aurora, so good to see this stuff. With that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Let me check on the questions from chat. Okay, there is a question. Okay, but Alex, if you're from Aurobot99, big thanks to you to taking the active position in and sharing your opinions. Okay, Alex, if you're burning tokens by using 30% smart contract fee that was supposed to go to ecosystem projects, so why is this not being consulted with the ecosystem project? Well, the 30% smart contract fee is something that is working on the Near blockchain, right? There was no decision before this what to do with this Near tokens, right? My proposal here is to use this Near tokens to buy back Aurora and burn. I think it is going to benefit all the community and all the ecosystem, because it gives the consumption use case to the Aurora token. Moreover, it is a slow consumption use case, which means that it is not going to create unfair advantages to some of the fast traders in the market, right? Because this is what is happening with every transaction. So this thing is really slow, which is great, and it just makes tons of sense, because these type of use cases are implemented everywhere in all of the layer 1 blockchains. Alternative can be use this money for something else. right? To create a near stream, for example, within Staken, or to do something else. You're absolutely free to express your opinion in the comments, or create your own option of the update of the Aurora token economy. So this is exactly what is happening right now. The consultation with the Aurora community is happening right now on the Aurora forum. And thanks for taking part in this. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see that there is a pretty good conversation happening. There are many people, participating and different options. Thanks to Orobot, Nikolai, and other people who are participating in this. So yeah, thanks very much. I just the comments section is going to leave here in YouTube, not for a long period of time. So I really encourage everyone to be as public as possible. Go to the forum, please express your opinions in the comments, and so on. Moreover, I just want to say that I was not specifically, going to other DAO council members and was gonna sending them the information on this proposal before the community is able to review this, right, and express their opinion. Please be efficient. Please be open. Please share your opinion. We really appreciate your thoughts around this stuff. We really want and we really need your participation in the governance, and also in just inside of the ecosystem. In the meantime, in case it is a too complicated question for you, I completely understand, because this the token economy stuff is not a simple thing to think through. What you can do is play 2048 game and just have some good time with Aurora. Thanks everyone for joining here. And I wish everyone a very nice end of the week. And as always, we're going to meet each other exactly 1 week from now on the next Friday Alpha League sessions. See you.